can you reply in the chat if you can hear my voice clear? Okay, right. Alright, okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all again. And I hope that if you have a camera, I mean, if you are using a computer or you're using a laptop, your laptop has a webcam. So can you just please on your camera so that first day I would like to know you all. Okay, so just on your camera for a few minutes only while we are talking this morning. Because we only have 1 hour class, so it's going to be a bit of a short briefing. So it's going to be a bit of a short briefing. Okay, you can also unmute your mic if you want. So, okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, I see that a few students already. Okay, you can also unmute your mic if you want. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, I see that a few students already. Okay, you can also unmute your mic if you want. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, I see that a few students right now. Okay, you can also unmute your mic if you want. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, I see that right now, you can also explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now. I see that also right now, you can explain morning for those office right now.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Perangai
Okay.
dia tak apa-apa. Saya tak dengar dia.
Alright. Okay. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Siapa yang bercakap tadi? Syafiq Okay. Now I can hear you. Sorry. This just now, I think the Webex went error, right? So I need to leave just now. Okay. I will share again. Sorry for that. Maybe in the morning. Normal lah. Okay. So right. You can see my screen. I hope that you can see the screen right now. Okay. So Hafiq requesting tenure. Okay, declare lah Okay. Right. So right now I hope that you are in the correct class So which is we have the code BEKM2342 an introduction to mechatronic system. And before we start, I welcome to all students. I was informed by the Deputy Academic, Dr. Fairul, that direct entry student from diploma also might join this class. So and I was informed that some students, they have not yet transfer credit. So if there are if there are subjects that is similar to this topic, later on I will share the syllabus. Then you can actually transfer this subject, as a credit. And the grades, the minimum grade that you can transfer means that during diploma, you have to get at least B+ and above. And that is the requirement. And of course, another requirement is that the content is almost same with this subject, this course. Alright, for this subject, there will be 2 lecturers, which is section 1 will be Dr. Fahmi Miskun, Associate Professor Dr. Fahmi Miskun, and which is the Dean for FKE, and myself, my name is Dr. Mariam Ghazali, and for my class is section 2. Okay, and basically I will handle section 2 for 14 weeks from week 1. Now it's week 1 until week 14. Okay, basically week 14 will be until next year, which is January. I think in the middle of January, 16 January 2022. Class schedule will be today, Monday, 8 to 9, and Tuesday, 9 to 10. 9 to 11. 9 to 11. They will be 1 and 2 hours. Okay, bear in mind that Monday class might not be on. Sometimes I will actually skip that class. I will focus on the 2 hours class only. So that will be announced from time to time in You Learn. So for this morning is basically I'm going to share a bit on the lecture about myself. And then I'm going to share about the rules and regulation. Yeah, Fatin?
Yeah.
You on mic ke? Nak bercakap ke? Tak ada. Okay. So
Tak.
okay. So next one is the rule and regulation. Third one is that the synopsis and topic covered for this topic. Fourth up will be the learning outcome. Fifth will be references that you can actually refer to from the library. And bear in mind that even though maybe some of you guys are not at the campus, you can also borrow it out. Okay. And lastly is the course evaluation. How does the course being assessed? Okay, let me. Okay. I think it's a PowerPoint. Sekejap. Presentation view. Okay, so this is a bit about me. I was back in 2012, back in Japan. Okay, myself and my sensei, my supervisor, and my lab mate, all Japanese and China mainland. So what I want to share is that about myself. So have been with UTM since 2005, and I'm actually directly under the mechatronics department at FKE. So if you have anything, you can contact me if you are physically at UTM, and then my room is at the block A, level 2, desk 6, and this is my phone office number. Of course, you can call me anytime at this number, but don't call anytime lah, 24/7. It should be during the office hour, 8 to 5, and during weekdays. Okay, this is my email. Okay, anything related to academic, I hope that you can email me for the proof of black and white. In the Telegram group, that group is basically for quick information. Most of the information about class will be posted to YouLearn. So this is a bit about my qualification. So basically, I have a bachelor degree, okay, in electrical engineering from UTM Skudai. Okay, and that was back in 2003. And then I have directly, I did my master in mechatronics and control engineering, also from UTM Skudai. And then, of course, after that, I entered UTM, 2005. Before that, I did a part-time, basically for 1 month at USM Malaya, before I get a permanent job at UTM. After 3 years working, I think 3 to 2 years working, I went to do my PhD in Japan, Tokyo Institute of Technology, Japan. And I did actually another master that time, Master of Engineering in Mechano-Micro Engineering. So Mechano-Micro Engineering is basically precision engineering. And also a doctor engineering directly. So I was in Japan for 5 years, okay, completing a master degree, 2 years, and 3 years doctor degree. So what I did in Japan was on precision control, mechatronic engineering, and more to actuator design. So anything you can just, I will share to you in the link if you want. This is my, okay, here, my link. In the link, in the chat there. Okay, that's my website. You can go into the website for more detail. Okay, next is that I would like to know more from students. So can you just go to this Padlet? Okay, you can scan the Padlet. Oh, it's the same Padlet in the YouLearn. Okay, under activity 1.3, there's a Padlet link there. So you click that Padlet. Okay, if you go to that Padlet link, then you'll find, I will stop that. Okay, so okay, go to this link. Okay, if you go to that Padlet link, okay, you will actually go to this page. Okay, so what I want you to do is that, do you see this page? Okay, in this page is, oh, wait I think the setting is not correct. Wait, chat. Okay, privacy. Wait, change privacy, public.
Prof, kena selfie juga ke?
You can upload your name, upload a photo from your gallery pun boleh, no problem. So let me just test if I can actually, you can selfie if you want. But that one can be done later. You can upload the photo, edit that later. But just put there, okay, what your detail means that, okay. I want to know your full name, your background. Is it diploma, matrix, or STPM? Your hometown, currently where are you? You are Penang and so on, and your current location. Might be you are in Melaka, so just put there you are in Melaka. Okay. Okay. What you need to do is that if you see here under the, can you just see? Okay. If you see the screen here, just click here. Okay. And then it will pop up this part. Okay, if you are using handphone, it's the same thing. Just click the plus underneath the topic here. Okay, And then you may directly copy paste the information that I shared in the chat there, edit a bit, and then submit. Okay. Upload, you can upload it later for the photo. Okay. So a quick one, can you just update that? So I will do it also. So take a selfie. Well, just take a selfie. Okay, the subject there, put there your full name. So Maria. And then under right there, maybe you can put, okay, yourself, your background. So I will put there, I'm background in Doctor of Engineering. Okay, and then hometown is Cheras. Current location is Melaka. So I'm going to publish. So should be, you can see there, this is my face. Okay, a very quick one. I think you don't need to think a lot. Okay, your full name, your background. Okay, if you have diploma, matrix. Okay, hometown. Okay, I gave you 1 minute to do that. It should be very fast. Okay, in the chat, just copy the text in the chat and upload. Okay, Wong. Okay, wow, okay. Abdul Azim, you like to take photography? Very quick one, Okay, diploma in engineering mechatronics. Umar Hakim diploma Kajang. Oh, Kajang. Okay, dekat lah tu. I was actually staying at Kumba Kajang last time lah. Long time ago, Kumba Kajang CTM Selangor Sri Kembangan. Okay, diploma. Everyone diploma over here. Okay, so you get the idea. So I'm going to directly go to the next part, which is I would like to know in this class, okay? So if you look at this Menti, have you ever used Mentimeter? Mentimeter? Anyone? Can you just put that in the chat, yes or no? Have you used Mentimeter? So sometimes I'm going to switch out every activity in class. I'm not going to be talking all the time. I'm going to use activity like this, Padlet, okay, especially Padlet in class. Normally, I will be using it in class for the activities. And Mentimeter is sometime for survey, I will use it. No, okay. So if you have not used Mentimeter before, so okay, this one is example of Mentimeter. So if you look at the top one here, go to menti.com. So basically what you need to do is that in your browser, you don't need to actually install the Menti apps. Okay, just go to your browser, type there menti.com, okay, menti.com, and then you enter the code 68103174. Okay, so okay, try to do that. Okay, so type in your browser menti.com. Okay, and then you enter the code 68103174. Okay, so it should be that the question will pop up directly. So what you should answer is that select is if you are the normal intake student to BEKM, means that last semester they already here. To BEKM previous semester student, direct entry that has been here last semester. To BEKM new intake. Okay, this one it means that, oh sorry, I think I write the wrong one direct entry. This is direct entry. Sorry about that. Okay, what I mean is, okay, so I think if you have clicked that, let me just reset that again. Reset the result. Okay, please do it again. So the question will be that you are normal intake, or you are direct entry to BEKM previous semester, or you are direct entry to BEKM new intake, just came in last Friday. Okay, so if you see here, it will be interactive. So I know that the students are alive lah, basically, not me talking alone. So this is how I will actually do in class activities. So let's see how many students are here. Okay, in the participant, I have at least 59 students. So I need to see 59 total here. There is only 26. So let's go. $29. In the chat there, key in, go to the browser. No need, Munir. No need sign up. Just click menti.com and then use the code, enter the code that I shared in the chat. Okay, this is very easy, simple. Of course, after this, you can actually download and log in. Okay, you can do your own menti.com survey. So it's very simple and easy. And I mean, it's interesting and fun. Okay, so okay, here I see that there's a 26 student. Okay, let's go student. 40 student. Can I see if there is any foreigner over here? Are there any foreign student? Can you just write there in the chat? Yes, I'm a foreign student. Any foreign student here? So far macam tak ada foreign student Prof, what does it mean normal intake? Okay, what does it mean by normal intake is that you are from matriculasi or you are from STPM. So you will enter UTM as a first year student. This student we call it as normal intake due to the fact that they cannot transfer credit. Okay, so that is what they mean by normal intake. Normal intake will take place. They will enter UTM normally in September or October every year. Okay, that is normal intake. For direct entry, it means that for direct entry, we have two types of direct entry. Direct entry that enter in semester 2, which is even semester. So that will be direct entry from UTM sendirilah. Okay, from diploma UTM is direct entry, which is this is direct entry from previous semester. And we have another direct entry, which is direct entry from outside, from Polytechnic. Sometimes there will be direct entry also from UTEM coming in this semester, in odd semester. So we call it as the new intake, just come in. So I just want to see the total number, because at least I know that, okay, for the new student, and especially you're from Polytechnic, you are not familiar yet with the ULearn, okay, with the ULearn, with the style of delivery during classes. I'm not sure if during Polytechnic how they deliver classes, but I will be a bit slow, so that a student can adapt, okay, can adapt to the classes. And for your information is that my class will be delivered all in English. Okay, due to the fact that for BEKM, we always have foreign student. Okay, foreign student normally for BEKM is roughly about 10 plus plus. Okay, so a lot of foreign student. So the reason why most of mechatronics lecturer will actually deliver in English full, and that is actually compulsory for lecturer to deliver in English. Okay, so I have already 54, so I can see that there are 38 students from direct entry, okay, 10 from normal intake. Okay, so there is a combination over here. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much for doing that survey. Okay, so next is that I'm going to go to the syllabus. Okay, the rules and regulation first. So if you see here is that for those who have not yet registered for BEKM2342, especially for the direct entry, just enter UTEP on Friday. Okay, you need to confirm. Okay, most of the time is that you need a signature from class lecturer. That one is previously before the COVID. But due to the fact that I think no problem. You can just enter the class because it's online. There's no capacity of seats in the class. If there is a physical class, there is a cap. Okay, number of students can enter the class due to the chairs lah, basically. So one section is only 60 students. So for online should be no problem. So you can enter. Okay, and a second one is this one I cannot stress enough, which is be on time, 10 minutes as the grace period. If you need to be late, at least 10 minutes is the grace period. But of course, please be punctual. Reason why is that you are a student, and later on, after you graduate from this program 4 years, you will work. And when working, you need to be on time. You need to clock in, clock out 8 to 5 or 8 to 6. So you cannot be late. If late, it will be a substitute to your salary lah. So that will be the impact. So practice from now to be on time according to schedule. Okay. Class quizzes, which is a formative type, will be always in the first or last 15 minutes of the class. And this is normally a pop quiz if the attendance is less than 80%. So if I see the attendance does not reach 60 students, means that maybe out of 60 students came on only 30, so it doesn't actually achieve 80% attendance. So there will be a quiz for students that attending. So those who didn't attend will get a 0. So basically, this is like a teamwork for all students. In order for you to not get a pop quiz, please come. Everyone need to come to the class. Okay. Number 5 is that follow Institute Code of Conduct. Okay. Basically, this what it means that if it's during exam, do not cheat, do not plagiarize. So that and then if you are entering UTEM, please make sure that you are wearing the appropriate attire. You need to wear collar t-shirt, okay, collar t-shirt, not the round neck, the collar t-shirt. Your hair must be short, kemas lah, okay, presentable, and wear shoes. Do not wear slippers, okay. We are university student, so wear shoes. Smart lah sikit to enter the university, okay. 80, and this is number 6 is that the attendance. 80% attendance is required for final exam. So basically, I will give out a first warning to student. Okay, if the attendance is less than 50%, and if it's Second one will be if still less than 80% towards the end of the semester, then you will be barred from final exam. So basically, when you are barred from final exam, you will fail this subject, okay, automatically. Okay, so you don't want to do that. So, and not only my subject, for other subject, that this is regulation of the university. Okay, number 7 is that consultation hours is based on appointment through email availability. So if you need to consult anything, so Telegram, it's okay if you want to ask general stuff, but if it's detailed about your task given, assignment, you are not sure, you can send me an email. And then do not SMS my private number, even though I have added student to WhatsApp group, but I do not actually entertain student asking asking anything outside of academic. Okay, so please keep a proper discussion with any lecturer. Make sure that it's only an academic and it is within the office hour 8 to 5. Okay, lecture notes will be uploaded at my ULEN. Okay, pre-read, and this one is to score for subjects. Pre-read and post-read main textbooks and all notes, score for the subject. Okay, and lastly is that plagiarism and cheating are not allowed in quiz, assignment, and exam. Normally, if I detected that there is a plagiarism, okay, in final exam, okay, it happened last semester for this subject, plagiarism. The 2 students in final exam get a 0 mark, okay, for that question. So, and automatically that will be 0. So you do not plagiarize from each other. You know, when lecturer mark, they will actually know, this one have been done by another student. So after that, we are going to compare the answer. So if it's exactly, then you are going both of the student, no matter who actually copy who. The one who gave it to the another student to copy and the one copying will get 0. Okay. So underneath here is that I don't think I need to have a class representative because we have already Telegram. So before I continue, I want to explain a bit about ULEN, especially for the student, the new student who just enter UTEM. Okay. If you look at okay, let me just see if I can open the ULEN. Switch. Okay. Your ULEN will look like something like this. Okay, this is my class. Okay, my ULEN. And then you will see that there's latest news, latest information. I will pin it to the announcement, which is the announcement was on the joint Telegram group. General info is that if you went through, I saw that some students went through it because why? I know that they have already picked a group. Okay, so for general info is that I give this class schedule, about a bit about the learning outcome, a bit about the synopsis, and then I asked to join the Telegram group. So that's where student, I think, join the Telegram group. A bit about myself, you can look at my details. Okay, teaching plan will be uploaded soon. Okay, for the grouping is that okay, if you are opening your computer, please open it right now, ULEN. So what basically I ask is that join the group according to your section registered in SMP. Okay, so basically, okay, so if you are direct entry section 2 who just entered UTEM last week, so you are basically under section 2, but I'm not, you need to check if you are under group 1 or group 2. Normally it will say there 2/1, 2/2. So basically, it's either group 1 or group 2. Okay, either way, tak apalah, tick je which one. So you can tick like that. Okay, and then it will actually join there. After click, don't forget to save my choice. Okay. So for those underneath here, I want to check. Kumaresh, Najmi, and Qayyim, why are you under Dr. Fahmi class? My question. Is it that you want to take my class this semester because of clash? Can you answer? Because Kumaresh, Najmi, and Muhammad Qayyim. Are you here?
Yes.
So may I know why you entered this ULEN? And it's not a penalty. I'm just asking, is it just to add on knowledge? I'm okay for other students to join. Just that why? Because of course, you registered it under the SMP. So may I know why?
I joined the group first,
Mm-hmm.
but then I realized that I group one section 1, so I continue je lah.
Okay, but you're going to take Dr. Fahmi class, right?
Yeah.
How about my question is that is it your class, Dr. Fahmi class, clash with any other subject, and then you want to enter mine? I'm just curious because
I don't know Dr. Fahmi's schedule.
you don't know his schedule.
Yes.
You are to BKM?
Yes.
You are direct entry or normal entry?
Direct entry.
New student.
Yes.
Oh, if you are new student, then you are under section 2, not Dr. Fahmi. I think I already announced to the direct entry group. Okay, this morning I mentioned maybe you come late just now. So direct entry student who just enter UTEM on Friday, the Deputy Dean Academic mentioned that all the direct entry student is under section 2. Okay, it's not section 1. Okay, so please just edit it again. Okay, maybe in the system is said there section 1. They are trying to edit it again, to change all the student. Okay, right. You don't know the schedule. Schedule I think is in the Telegram group. Later I will send it. Okay, book and resources later I will update. I have no update. Assessment is something that I will put assessment over here, but it will always link to week 1. So normally week 1, I will put what we are going to do during week 1. So week 1 is that I already repeat again, you join the group according to your section. So this is where I know if the student actually read the instruction. So bear in mind that my class is not the same with other lecturer class. Because maybe they're not using ULearn 100%. But for me, I'm going to use ULearn 100%. Means that all instruction are clear in ULearn. Because I don't want to repeat myself. So all are in ULearn. So just scroll down one by one. Do not skip. Okay. Right now, you're a university student. Kena rajin sikit baca. Membaca tu jambatan ilmu. So read. So it's informed here is that week 1 already informed here. Okay. So again, I have repeated that for those students who plan to add this subject under section 2, please make sure to complete your registration with academic advisor by 8 October this Friday. Make sure class does not clash with another course. So if you are section 2, then should be no problem. All of your subject will be under section 2 and it does not clash. Okay. This is for the case of who fail any subject and they want to take another subject to register. So they need to check if the class is clash. And then if you are registered under section 1, if for some reason, okay, for direct entry, just ignore it for a while that you are section 2 in the SMP. The faculty is trying to change it to section 2 right now. So if you want to change from section 1 to section 2, is that make sure that you contact your academic advisor. Reason why is that when I key in the marks, if your name is not under my list, then I cannot key in the marks. Basically. So and most probably is that your marking will your assessment will be marked by Dr. Fahmi, which is not teaching you. And okay, this is the reason is that to avoid misassessment by another lecturer. So for learning outcome form today is that okay, we have actually understood the course syllabus. Later I will explain. Okay, I'm going to explain about the student understanding on mechatronic engineering career path. Maybe not today, tomorrow slot at 9. I'm going to explain that. Explain the 3-block diagram in mechatronic system. So what are 3-block diagram? Explain the concept of mechatronic. Okay, so this is important. So for every week I have a lesson numbering. So lesson 1.1 means that the first number is week 1. So 1.1 is manual take attendance. So you go to attendance right now, click it, and then submit attendance, tick present. Okay, so go to attendance. It should be, okay, for this student already submitted. You can go here for October, click on submit attendance. Okay, so click on present. Janganlah late, excuse of absent. Present and save. Okay, so that's how easy it is. And my instruction is exactly like should be given. So you shouldn't have problem to actually take attendance. And lesson 1.2, it will be the instruction how to join WebEx. I do not give instruction in Telegram due to the fact that if student ask me where's the link for WebEx, then I know that they didn't read the information at ULearn. That's all. So please go to the instruction to read. And we are going to use the same link for the all semester. Okay. And class activity is that I'm going to use a few of the activities, which is we are going to use Wakelet. You can click that later. And then you can use Padlet also. We are going to use Padlet, which is different Padlet from the one that I shared to you. Okay, it's the same Padlet, sorry. Okay, so every week I'm going to update this. Add section. Okay, I'm going to add section. For example, this is week 2. Okay, so I'm going to add. So we are going to have all activity inside this Padlet. So let's just show you an example so that you will get a bit excited about class. So what I did for last semester on signal system class. Okay, so we have something. This. Okay, yang ni. So we have the signal system class. You see all the activity. Okay, week 8 forum. Okay, we have lots of things, activity that is using Padlet. And it's easier for students to look at their peers, punya task. I'm going to give it in terms of group later on in a breakout session. Okay, so and lastly is that towards the end of the class, I will always give to you a quick survey on the reflection of the class. Okay, I haven't did the survey yet, but later, before 12, I will up the link and inform in Telegram. So later, just answer the survey, a quick survey. Okay, so let's just continue. So what I'm going to teach is that basically on the topic, there will be 3 topic category, which is fundamental subject, technology subject, and applied subject. So in this introduction to mechatronics, we'll be covering fundamental subjects. Okay, I'm going to share the teaching plan. Okay, so this will be the teaching plan. So you have the learning outcomes, synopsis, same thing. Prerequisite, okay, and for the marking assessment will be, you have a midterm exam, 25% marks, which is an MCQ type question, multiple choice question. We have assignment, individual assignment, 15%. We have final exam, which is 60%. Okay, for the direct entry student who just enter UTEM, bear in mind that for the engineering course, it will be 60% final exam. Okay, so take note on that. And for the syllabus is that we have total roughly about 11 chapters covering. Okay, for the first chapter is that, okay, for direct entry, you can look at the content. Is it similar to what you have learned during the diploma? So if you think that it's almost similar, then you can apply for transfer credit. Okay, so let's look at it. If you have not actually taken it, then you need to take this subject. And of course, with syarat dia adalah B+ for diploma. Last time to transfer. B+ and above. Okay, first one will be introduction to mechatronics system, a bit on what is the definition, history, and on the block diagram, 3 block diagram. Chapter 2 will be on sensor and transducer. Chapter 3 will be on signal conditioning. Chapter 4 will be on data presentation system, means that what are the data presentation that can be used, display unit, the acquisition system, okay, the testing and calibration. And then we go to the actuator, types of actuator. The first one will be the pneumatic and hydraulic actuator. Second one will be the mechanical actuator, or we call it as the mechanism. Third one will be the electrical actuator and electromechanical actuator. Okay. And after that, I will distribute the assignment. I think the assignment will be distributed early in week 3. So that will be later announced. Assignment for both section 1 and 2 will be the same. I will be the one who are going to prepare for the assignment for students, and there will be a total of 10 sets of questions. Okay. And chapter 8 will be on basic system models. Okay, basically when you have a mechatronic system, you need to have a block diagram and also a control block. So that's where later on you will learn about in the basic system is about controller also. Okay, so lastly is that the relevant system related to mechatronics. So that one will be the closing end of the semester. Okay. Sorry about this. It shows that in week 8, this was I forgot to edit. This was during the semester has special semester. I teach it just recently, so it's 8 week. So just ignore that. It should be 14 weeks. Okay, and the mapping for the subject will be to the mapping of 4LO, learning outcome, to 2PO, which is PO of knowledge. PO1 is knowledge, and PO2 will be on the analysis part. Okay, problem solving and analysis. Okay, so in general, that is the topic. Okay, I have explained also this one. Okay, so PO1 is applied ability to apply knowledge on engineering and fundamental, and PO2 ability to identify and formulate for problem solving. Okay, so by the end of this course, it is expected that you know what type of mechatronic system and what you are going to be expecting from this subject. These are the main reference that I'm going to refer. This one, Bolton Mechatronics Electronic Control System in Mechanical and Electrical Engineering. So this is the main textbook. You can search it online or you can borrow it from library. Okay. Okay. Any announcement about class will be announced at ULearn directly, and I have updated with regarding the course evaluation also. So assignment, as mentioned, late assignment will not be accepted. Bukan bagi markah pun, bukan tolak markah, but it's directly 0. We are taking it to a very serious matter when we come to university. So please be punctual. It's not like diploma anymore or matrix anymore. Okay, and this one is update on weekly class. Okay, as mentioned, I will update announcement at least a day before class. For tomorrow class notes, I will update it by today so that you can scroll through the notes. Okay, that will be all. I think for chapter 1, it will start tomorrow, 5 October. Okay, and before I end, because it's already 8:51. So normally aim for the sky. What you see is success normally. You see that people achieve CGPA 3.9, 3.8. But what you do not see is actually what he did below that to get that grade. Persistent, failure, sacrifice, good habits, sleep early, okay, hardworking, dedication. If you are during the semester break, okay, during the holiday, you play gaming every night, then you need to start changing the habits, because now you are full-time student. So you are not full-time gaming, full-time student. So make sure that you are full-time doing that. And adapting to university life, make sure that you are going to expect that you want to plan for 3.5 GPA. Okay, your expectation is a very straight route. Okay. So, but on the way, there is lots of things being measured. Quizzes, assignment, midterm, presentation, projects. So all of these are actually the obstacle that you need to go through. So it doesn't come by not putting any effort. It will be, you need to have effort, perseverance. Kalau dalam orang Islam, kita cakap, kita perlu usaha, tawakal dan doa. Without usaha, you doa macam mana pun, you will not actually get an A. Okay, usaha is number 1. Okay, So adapting from diploma, from direct entry, luar, okay, make sure that you adapt quickly because you cannot adapt very slow. Culture shock from diploma, luar to UTEM style of delivery. So make sure you adapt. New friends I will try to do in this class is that lots of breakout sessions so that you get to know each other because you are not facing each other. Okay, you are not there one-to-one, so I'm going to do more breakout session. Make sure you understand that the university curriculum for engineering is that 60% final exam. So means that you need to put more effort in throughout the study. Okay. Academic activity, make sure that you join some activity on academic club. Okay, IEEE, IEEE and IEM. And non-academic also, hobbies. Take up a hobby. Take out example your friend just now, photography. Okay. So those are the things. So this one is a bit on what I did. Adapting to university life, culture. Back there, I was in Japan. It was snowing. I still cycling. Cycling is a thing of culture shock. If you're not used to, you need to cycle daily to the university. I cycle daily 14 kilometer. Okay. So this is something that I need to adapt. And in Japan, we have the earthquake. So this is what happened during the Tohoku earthquake 2011. I was there. So some of the walls are cracked. Okay, so adapting to life, get new friends. This is me with my lab mates. Okay, so few things. So get to enjoy the university life. Go for sport also. There are few UTEM staff here. Take up a sports that you enjoy. Alright, so I'm doing cycling also last time. Nowadays, not doing that cycling because I'm actually not in a good health. I have sleep disc. Right now, it's already covered. So, adapting to it. Okay, you are engineering student. Maybe you think that it's sleeping all the time, but actually you're sleeping with something in your mind. You're sleeping about doing research. You're sleeping doing about the subject. Okay, I will share to you about the career of mechatronics tomorrow. Okay, I don't have time. We don't have time. So that will be all. Any question from students? Okay, make sure that you click the attendance because the attendance will be closing at 9. Okay, attendance just now. Let me check the attendance. Is it, have you filled in the attendance? Kejap make sure to fill in the Padlet the introduce yourself. I'm going to check. Okay, do you think that for direct entry, do you think that the subject you have taken before in diploma? Yes, no?
Tak ingat.
Tak ingat. Oh, tak ingat tu bahaya. Okay, pergi buka. Okay, this is a tip because I think for this week, you are going to meet up with your academic advisor. Okay, academic advisor and the HOD will guide you on how to transfer credit, not only for my subject. Maybe my subject, one of it, if you get a B+ and above, okay, you need to check the syllabus. So I think they mentioned that something macam matematik kejuruteraan 1 boleh transfer. Okay, but syarat dia B+ ke atas lah. I'm sure kalau you masuk UTEM ni, I think should be dah B+ ke atas kan. Okay, so let me look at the attendance. How many students click? Okay, total student click 52. Okay, should be okay lah. 52 because we have right now 61. So okay, yang the rest yang tak mark lagi, make sure go and mark right now because it's going to close. You learn ni satu saja. You learn dia on time. On time sebab I set for the whole 14 week. So means that on Monday 8 to 9 and also 9 to 11. So dia on time tutup. So maaf lah kalau dia tutup you tak buat attendance. So make sure that the attendance should be done directly at the beginning of the class. Janganlah lepas dah habis kelas baru nak take attendance. Okay. So I think that will be all from me. Any last question? I hope that I will meet you again if you do not transfer credit lah for this subject. So any last question in the chat? Oh, ada tu soalan Lokman Hakim. Prof, may I know how did you apply to study in Japan and did you apply any scholarship? Oh, okay. I actually was sent by UTEM to study because I'm an academic Academic syarat dia last time when you become a lecturer, by hook or by crook, you dipaksa untuk go for study. Okay, so kalau you tak nak jadi akademik, you tak nak buat PhD, jangan jadi akademik. Okay, that is what I mean because sometimes ada yang jadi akademik, they think that working industry is tough. Okay, well, it's tough because it's repeating the job, but it's repetitive I would say. But when you come to academic as a lecturer, it's not, student may see that, oh, lecturer is just teaching. No, I'm not just teaching. For me, I actually am a deputy director. Saya deputy director at Center of Academic Excellence. I'm actually giving up training to UTEM staff academic. Okay, UTEM staff academic, planning for training for the academic staff. So, other than I'm teaching to student, I'm also a deputy director, handling for the university, UTEM. And I'm also doing research. I'm also having student undergraduate, okay, academic advisor. Oh, lots of things that I don't think if you want to be academic, bear in mind, it's not only one job, teaching, it's multiple jobs. You have 7 responsibility, okay? So, if you cannot cope with the academic, then, and if you think that, okay, like going for a PhD, a scholar for Japan, it's not easy to actually graduate from PhD. Some people fail, come back and need to breach contract, pay again, like almost like $500,000. Okay, $500,000 kalau tak dapat PhD. So by hook or by crook, I need to commit to the study. So just it's luck sometimes, because on the way, during the 3 years to 5 years, you may not know what happened. Like myself, I went through the Tohoku earthquake, so that time also was unpredictable. Okay, I felt that maybe I'm actually died in Japan lah last time kan, masa Tohoku earthquake kan. Tak tahu Tohoku earthquake tu, memang saya pun I don't want to go through that hell again lah. Okay, because it was something that I don't want to go through again So, but luckily I'm still here, back in UTEM to actually teach student and I did manage to finish my PhD during that aftershock. Aftershock of quake is 1 month mostly. Okay, I think it's already 9. You have another class. So that be all See you guys tomorrow at 9. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.
Waalaikumsalam.
Hi, thank you, Prof.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay, bye.
Waalaikumsalam.
See you.